The Wind's Secret Song. Beyond the edge of a quiet village, where golden fields of wheat stretched endlessly toward the horizon, the wind was said to carry a secret song. It wasn't a song anyone could hear with their ears. It was a melody felt deep within, a tune that calmed restless hearts and eased weary minds. One evening, as the sun sank low and painted the sky with hues of amber and lavender, a young weaver named Linne made her way to the fields. She had heard tales of the wind's song from her grandmother, who often spoke of its soothing power. Linne had always been curious, but had never ventured far enough to listen for herself. As the first stars appeared in the sky, Linne stood among the swaying wheat. The wind kissed her cheeks and tugged gently at her hair. She closed her eyes, and for the first time she began to feel the song. The wind moved softly, rustling the wheat like the strings of a harp. Linne felt the song begin to rise, not loud but quiet and steady, like the hum of the earth itself. It carried with it a sense of calm, a reminder to let go of the day's worries and simply be present. The melody wove through her thoughts, gently untangling the knots of doubt and anxiety that had been weighing her down. It seemed to say, "You don't need to rush. Everything will come in its time." Linne sat down among the wheat, letting the wind's song envelop her. She felt as though the fields were alive, their rhythm pulsing in harmony with her heartbeat. The more she listened, the lighter she felt, as though the wind was carrying away her burdens. The wind shifted slightly and the melody began to change. It wasn't just soothing, it was hopeful, a promise carried on the breeze. Linne felt as though the wind were whispering to her, reminding her of the strength she carried within, the resilience that would see her through even the hardest days. The song seemed to tell her a story of seeds buried in the earth, waiting patiently through the cold until they could bloom in the warmth of spring, of rivers carving paths through mountains over centuries, of stars shining brightly despite the vastness of the night. Linne realized that, like the seeds and rivers and stars, she was part of something larger. The wind's song reminded her to trust in her own journey, to believe that she too would bloom in her own time. As the night deepened, the stars above seemed to shine brighter, their light twinkling in time with the wind's melody. Linne lay back in the soft wheat, staring up at the vast sky, and felt the wind wrap around her like a gentle embrace. She closed her eyes, letting the melody fill her heart completely. It was as though the wind itself was singing just for her, a quiet reassurance that she was never truly alone. The fields, the stars, the earth, they were all connected, and so was she. Linne felt her mind grow quiet, her thoughts slowing to match the rhythm of the wind. She understood now why her grandmother had spoken so fondly of the wind song. It wasn't just a melody, it was a reminder of peace, of connection, of the beauty in simply being. When dawn began to touch the horizon, Linne rose, her heart full and her spirit renewed. The wind song lingered in her mind, a quiet melody she knew she would carry with her always. As she walked back to the village, the fields swayed gently in the morning breeze, as if bidding her farewell. Linne knew she could return to the fields whenever she needed the wind's song, but she also understood that its message was now a part of her. The peace, the hope, the quiet strength. It was all within her, waiting to guide her through the days ahead. As you lie in your bed tonight, remember the wind's secret song. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine the soft rustling of the wheat, the gentle touch of the breeze, and the melody carrying your worries away. Let the wind's whispers guide you into a deep and restful sleep, reminding you that peace and hope are always within reach. Good night.